Hey, family healing patients and family. Hope you guys are all having a great and blessed day. Actually, want to come to you guys to help you guys understand something that just kind of came across my desk recently, and communicating with a patient, and it blew me away. Is that his little daughter had some sicknesses recently and had some fevers, and I asked him. I said, listen. I go, do you know that fevers are actually good for your body? And when I asked the question, kind of stepped back and he kind of looked at me like, what do you mean by that? And I said, yeah, fevers are actually good for the body. Did you know that? And he's like, I had no clue. He goes, what do you mean? I said, well, think about it. I go, the way that your body was designed is that your body, when it has to go through adaptation or when it has stress to it, it wants to adapt, it wants to survive. It's like that a plant, if you turn it away from the light, it wants to turn its leaves back towards the light because it's trying to survive. Also, if you don't water a plant, it digs its roots deeper because it's trying to survive, it's trying to adapt. Our bodies were actually designed the same way, that if we're exposed to something or our body has a weakness to it that allows a virus or bacteria to wreak some havoc with our bodies or create some symptoms which are not necessarily even bad in themselves, all we've been brainwashed to think about since we were kids is that we've been taught to think that symptoms are bad, and where they're not desirable to sneeze or cough or have a fever or feel like crap. Those things are not desirable, but the symptoms themselves are not your issue. The symptoms are what's telling you that something's not functioning right with inside your body, and your body's going through possibly a healing process along the way. And so I said to this guy, I said, listen, I go, the way that our bodies are designed is that all chemical reactions, if you think about this, all chemical reactions, if you remember back to basic chemistry class back in high school, is that when you wanted to speed up a chemical reaction, what did you do? You put a Bunsen burner. Remember the gas flame that you guys had? That flame would heat it up and it would speed up that process. And it would create a faster chemical reaction than waiting around for the chemical reaction. Sometimes wouldn't even work if you didn't have the heat on it. Our bodies are the same way, whether it's a viral infection or bacterial infection or something that's exposed to, it is constantly trying to adapt, and it needs that heat, the fever, for the immune system, not only to fight what's going on now. And the temperature will typically go up to 100, 101, 102. If it's a viral infection, it'll go 103, 104, 105. If it's a bacterial infection, that's how smart the body is. It knows how high the heat needs to go to build up the immune system to fight whatever foreign invader is coming inside of its body. But here's the kicker with this. Not only does it raise the heat now to build the immune system to fight what you have right now, it also is part of the learning and adaptability experiment that's called Your Body and Life. It will actually, the more fevers that you have, the research shows that the more febrile infections, febrile meaning fever infections that a kid has as they're younger and they don't medicate it, the more febrile fevers that they have, the less likelihood that they'll have cancers when they get older, which is an immune system problem. And so what that basically is cleaning that up means is that if you allow your body and the kid's body to actually learn how to fight for itself instead of keep throwing vaccinations or keep throwing antibiotics or keep throwing pain pills or Tylenols and aspirins and all this other kind of stuff, if you stop doing those things, allow your body to go through and allow your kid's body to actually go through the normal natural healing process, not only does it help you get through the colds and sicknesses now faster, but what you're going to see is 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, 20 years from now, the immune system will be that much stronger the more that you have trust and faith the way that God designed your body. So the guy finally asked me, he goes, okay, so what do you guys do when your kids have fevers? I'm like, here's what we do. We adjust them. We pray on them. We give them healthy foods, and we hug them and cuddle them, and we hold them, and we let them go through what they've got to go through. And he's like, that's it. And I'm like, yeah. And early on, some of them got sick more, and then they didn't get sick anymore. And now, as they've gotten older, they get over it so much quicker because their immune system learned along the way. And that's the key, is that your immune system is supposed to learn along the way, but it doesn't do that if you keep medicating it and interrupting with that healing process that God put inside your body. Hope you guys have a great and blessed day. If you guys have questions about fevers or the immune system, refer to last month's class about the immune system or shoot me a text or message. I'd love to be able to help you guys out with it. Have a great and blessed day.